right, you guys, here's a last minute video, just a quick 5-minute review of tangent for tomorrow's test. And both of the questions on the test are going to be about finding the height of a tree, just like this one is. Here we have an angle of 30 degrees. You're standing about 43, let's call this feet, away from the tree, and we're trying to figure out how tall the tree is. Let's call this angle theta. And this is a Greek letter that we use to represent angles, a lot of angles. One of the things, the way we learned about tangent was we learned about slope angles. We were talking about slope angles and similar triangles. And if this was a line and we were looking for the slope, we would say that the slope of 30 degrees is equal to the rise, which is height, what we're calling here the height of that tree, over the run, which in this case the change in x is how far you are away from the tree. In this case is 43. And then one of the big ideas, the big takeaways from the last week and a half is that slope and tangent are actually the same thing. Slope and tangent are actually the same ratio. It means the rise over the run. So we're just going to substitute in tangent for slope, and that way we can find the height of this tree. We just need to get h. We need to isolate h, get it by itself. A fraction actually means divide, so this means h divided by 43. We're going to simply do the inverse operation. We're going to multiply both sides by 43. Okay, and we now have h isolated, and I bet this is going to be approximately, I bet we're going to have to round here. When you use slope ratios, it's rare that you get just a whole number. So h is approximately, and then I'm going to go to a calculator. So calculator, and we're just going to type in exactly what we did to both sides. We multiplied both sides by 43, and this side, make sure I'm in degrees up here, radians, degrees, times the tangent of 30 on the TIs, it's under mode, is equal to approximately 24.8. On the test, it's going to want you to round to the 10th spot, one part after the decimal. And let's see, let's go back. And we're going to say this is approximately 24.8 feet. That's how tall the tree is. So on the test, there's one just like this with different numbers. And there's also one where you have like a dude standing around, looking up at the trees, got some maybe crazy hair happening. What's happening? I'm just looking at this tree. He's looking up. The only reason I mentioned this, the only thing, my puppy's watching me just, the only thing that's going to be different about this is that then you're going to have to add how tall this guy or gal is that's looking, oh, you're so cute, puppy, that's looking up at the tree in order to find the whole height. But there's a picture that explains all of that. Other than that, get some good rest, eat a good breakfast, or eat a good lunch for whenever I see you. Have a good snack, whichever time of the day I'm seeing you. And you are ready for this test. I know you are. Make sure you do all of the test review. I can answer a few questions before, and we'll be ready.